Hello everybody, my name is Tomasz, welcome back to the channel. Today's subject will be pitch of weight and why is it such an important thing to learn. Okay, so what is pitch of weight and why is it even important? Now, pitch of weight is the relation between your vertical weight drop and your foot. So if I will be sideways, because that's where you really can see pitch of weight, is I can be pitched with my weight forward, I can be pitched with my weight to the middle of my foot, and I can be pitched with my weight to the heel. Now please notice that pitch of weight does not mean change of posture. So that one is not a pitch of weight forward, and that one is not a pitch of weight backward. That's just being falling on your partner and back weighted, right? Those are different things. When we talk about pitch of weight, my posture is still vertical and I just move the properly vertically aligned posture forward on my foot, into the middle and onto the heel. Now the pitch of weight forward is the one that I can still be on my feet. I feel balanced, but I can lift my heels from the floor without changing my pitch of weight, right? If I'm standing here and I have to first shift in order to go on the toes, then I wasn't on the toes in the first place. Now, pitch of weight in the middle is when I can just about to wiggle my toes, I hope you can see that, but I cannot lift my heels unless I move and then lift them. Now, when we talk about the pitch of weight on the heels, that's when my whole body or the alignment of the spine falls on the heel and I can lift the whole ball of the foot up. Now remember that there is such a thing as too much going backward, and that's when we are already falling. So pitch of weight requires us to be on balance on any given position, forward, middle or back. It is not going off balance. We created a whole separate videos about the posture and postural exercises. So before we get into the body blocks, please make sure you check those videos that will be in the description below. Now, pitch of weight is directly related with your body blocks and your counterbalance. Because, and this is important, the feeling of pitch of weight and how does it look from the side, sometimes there are two different things. And if you could do it with me, I will stand sideways, you can do it, of course, as much as you want. If I put the arms to the side, and now notice that if you just shift your body forward, right, so you lean forward, so you do feel on the toes, I can easily go on my toes and everything is fine. But as for ballroom dancing, this is an unacceptable position, right? Because my partner would have to somehow accommodate that position, or we would have gap, or I would kiss her, whichever that is, right? So the feeling of having your weight on your ball of the feet does not always mean that we actually still vertical. And that's why when the alignment of your four body blocks is so important. The four body blocks that we always talk in ballroom dancing are the hips, chest, shoulders, and head, and the relationship between them. So if you imagine that your spine is a straight rod, and you put and align all those four body blocks according so the spine is straight, that's exactly what we want to do. So if I'm sideways, your hips always parallel to the floor. Remember, your chest will be always nice and presented. If it's dropped, now they don't align anymore. Now my shoulders shouldn't be forward, they should be backward as well. And your head should be as much up, not forward, because again, that changes your weight distribution. Okay, so now let's go to the exercise. The best way to exercise your pitch of weight is either with the wall or your partner. For now, I will use an imaginary line that hopefully you will see that we can use, right? So I will be sideways again. My arms will be alongside my body. I will be just upright, just first fix your posture. Then what I want to do is I want to move toward the wall or line, still be on balance and touch the whole wall or line with my whole front of the body. Now notice that I can still go backward without using my hands and move away from the wall. Now notice when we go on the heels, I will move away from the wall, but I can still stand and I'm not falling. So the exercise that I can be going back, actually towards the wall, and away from the wall, and towards the wall, and away from the wall, and towards the wall, and away from the wall, indefinitely. And I'm still on balance, I can still control the tempo of that pitch of weight, and I can control the range of it, right? And that is the point. It might look like a very simple exercise, but it's so crucial, especially when we talk about the connection in the couple. Because to connect in the couple, we have to be both pitched forward onto our ball of the feet. Otherwise, we won't connect. So if we do not realize where exactly that moment is, then we won't be able to calculate how far or close we should be from our partner. Or we have to realize that maybe sometimes when we're on the heels and our partner is on the heels as well, there's no chance we will connect properly without disturbing the posture. So the best way to practice it is to do it individually before you even stand in front of the partner. Now that wall at the moment represents not the partner, but the line in between us. So notice that if I'm standing here and my partner is standing in front of me, to connect, we both have to get on the ball of the feet and pitch our body weight forward. So we both evenly and equally in the same time have to get to the same wall. It's a very big mistake when only one person is going to the wall and the other person thinks they are the wall. They are not. We both have to get towards each other and then move together. Every problem you might have encountered with the heaviness of your partner, whether that's a leader or follower, might come from the wrong pitch of weight. And of course, a static pitch of weight, when we don't move, is a completely different subject than dynamic pitch of weight. We are not going today to dynamic pitch of weight because it's a little more complicated matter and it actually requires two people to check it better. Now, because we very rarely dance exactly straight with our posture, right? Of course, the leaders will do it more, will have less curve, and the ladies will generally have more curve. But we both need to learn how to counterbalance that pitch of weight to do it correctly. So for example, the more I want to create bigger position in my head weight, the more I have to counterbalance it with some other body part like chest or hips. Otherwise, I will just, with the same change of position, I will change the pitch of weight as well, therefore move away from my partner. So if I want to maintain my pitch of weight on the ball of the foot, notice I can still wiggle my heels. Now the further I want to go with my head and still be able to wiggle my heels, the more my chest will actually go forward. Now this is a perfect exercise and perfect subject, especially when we are now in the lockdown, because we can practice at home, and that would be very advised to practice that actually before every practice when we are already back in the studio. Why? Because it gives us a very big awareness of where our weight is, and then we go to the partner. Sometimes it's a very big problem when we go straight away to the partner, we forgot where our weight is, we don't feel it yet, but we expect the dancing to be great. Great dancing comes from two perfectly aware people of how to move the weight and then doing that in the same time. Now the best part of this exercise is that you can do it on any surface in literally no space environment. So even on a carpet, it's a perfect exercise to do because you don't have to move your feet at all. Yeah. Okay. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please remember that we would love to see what your thoughts are. So if you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. If you like the video, please hit the like button. And otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.